It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yes.
And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for?
4.
But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10.
I smell blood, Ernie.
I'm going to change the subject. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in.
Shackula.
Leave me alone. Hands off. Kenny, help.
Help!
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Von. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Irving in at the 1. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the 76ers. Philadelphia on D. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Here's Morales. It's tipped. Tries again. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second basket of the night. Now Smith, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Again, the miss by Smith. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Gobert, the screen. But he recovers it. From the arc. Smith missing again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Morales, he's covered by Irving. A floater, shot's good by Samuel.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Gobert with the block. Smith right side. Harris outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The 76ers leading. Morales, he's covered by Irving. Here is Samuels. And he just worked New York in that last game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morales. Missed inside.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
But they recover it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Samuels the pass to Grant. Okafor dishes to Samuels. And the rejection by Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Smith missing again.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Okafor goes up again, and it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Screen by Grant. Feeds it to Samuels. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Morales, he's covered by Irving. Here's Okafor. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Smith with it. 8 points for him. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Nice shot by Portis.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now, here is Smith. Vonleh setting the pick for Smith. Here's the 3, and the basket good. Smith's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Inside, here's Samuels. Gobert with the block. They retain possession, and the shot is good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Middleton subbed in for Smith. Here's Irving. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. And that one's good. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here is Samuels. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Cavaliers leading. Anderson outside. Thompson up top. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Harris.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here is Samuels. Now here is Smith. We've got Okafor, and it's Samuels in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot. One shot.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Philadelphia shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Philadelphia, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And the dunk by Smith. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Morales the pass to Okafor. They double him with Middleton. The dish to Samuels. Elbow shot is on the way, and the shot is long. Smith on the wing. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Picked by Okafor. Here's Samuels, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Now, here is Smith, 19 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here is Samuels, defended by Middleton, and he gets it to go. Samuels got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Here's Smith, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Middleton drives in. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Day, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the miss by Freak, Samuels can't get it to go.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's good. And it's 29 points for Freak.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Freak, number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing. He's atop the list.
Here is Samuels, defended by Middleton, picked by Okafor. Samuels kicks to Okafor, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
The 76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Gobert. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Let's go now to the side.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition to attack. When it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And here are the 76ers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him. Here's Irving. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the shot is good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Okafor. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
They get it back. Thompson with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Hamry, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Noah Vonleh. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Philadelphia making a change here. Portis is checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
I like his aggressiveness here in the quarter. He's getting to the line much more than he did earlier.
The screen from Thompson.
76ers foul call. Morales. That's his first personal foul.
Philadelphia on D. It's a 13-point game. And it's Smith penetrating 13 feet away. They get it back. Outside Irving. Back to Smith. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
For Philadelphia, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Bobby Portis taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Irving dishes to Smith. For 3, Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From past the arc, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Smith for 3. Shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Hamry. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. 12 points for him.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open. And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Middleton. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the three-pointer by Freak. Okafor with a screen on Smith. Here's Samuels, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Cleveland moving the ball around, and then Smith with the dunk.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Here's Portis. 8 points for him. Here's Samuels. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Smith for 3. No good. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Golden State.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got 40 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here is Samuels. He's got 9. That drops. Samuels got 9 points in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
The drive by Smith.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Smith. 40 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith hits them both.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now the pass to Griffin. Back to Adams. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Thompson with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Adams. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And it's Harris off the drive. Smith for 3. Can't hit. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And here is Adams. He's got 8. Grant the pass to Adams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Portis following the basket by Freak. The offensive rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. To the paint, it's tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Adams. Drops in the breakaway layup. Adams has got 12 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The 76ers trail by 9. There's a good screen. To the wing right side. Grant gets a wide open look. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. 76ers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. The 76ers make... That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And I don't say this often, but in the second half, there's no such thing as a bad shot. If you've got one you like, take it, even if we've only run half a second off the shot clock. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Smith in at 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Irving, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Portis. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
No good from Grant.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
There's the screen. Smith kicks to Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Grant the pass to Portis. Puts it up from 15. Gobert pulls it in.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
For 3, Smith. That's good. Smith's got 52 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Here's Portis. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Portis has got 12.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
Some solid defense there from Irving.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Harris kicks to Smith and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The first one falls.
Right, come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
Both free throws good from Smith. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard... Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Samuels. 11 points in the game. Screen by Grant. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. Good on the shot. He's got 6. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Smith. Puts up the baby hook. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Samuels dishes to Okafor. Grant, right side. He kicks it to Okafor. Here is Samuels, covered by Smith. Floats one, and the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chris Middleton comes in for Tobias Harris. Irving with the steal. Middleton the pass to Thompson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Freak number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Hamry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 58.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Dishes it to Samuels. And these are his second. and third free throws tonight.
Philadelphia, Samuels. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Samuels. So Samuels nails them both. Now Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And Thompson kicks to Vonleh. Okafor with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
2 shots, gentlemen.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Smith hits them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Samuels kicks to Okafor. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Hamry covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Hamry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Vonleh's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Can they get it? He lays it in. He's got 14.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Portis, and again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Middleton outside. Smith outside. To the inside. Middleton outside. Irving dishes to Smith. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
76ers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in rebounding, and they're number 3 in team assists. A group of unselfish players who don't mind making the extra pass.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets and a few key stops here or there, and most nights That's all it takes.
The 76ers making a switch here. Day's checked in. Here is Samuels, defended by Middleton. To the paint. And it's Okafor missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And he comes off the screen and shoots it through.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Irving passes to Smith. He dishes it to Thompson. Irving kicks to Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Smith hits them both. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's tipped and stolen by Vonleh. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the dunk by Smith.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Irving against Adams. The feed to Samuels. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. Great D that time from Middleton. Cleveland with the ball. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Irving drives in. He feeds it to Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Back to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Samuels. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffith. Plays it up and banks it in.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Middleton kicks to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. To the middle. Tries from 10. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Thompson's got 10 points.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Here's Hamry. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Anderson outside. Pass to Irving. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Adams, the pass to Griffith.
That's a wall.
Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Down low, here's Thompson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Thompson comes with the double team. Kicks to Samuels. From outside the arc. Vonleh with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Irving kicks to Middleton. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. The shot by Vonleh no good. 76ers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. That's good. Adams has got 16 points.
Assisted by Travis.
Outside Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 9. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. They set the screen. Morales the pass to Adams. And the 3 off target. Well, Cleveland shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And for Cleveland, Smith in at point guard. He's out there at Tony Roden. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anderson. Adams with it. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Roten.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Smith's shot is good.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Adams against Smith. Drive by Adams. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Smith for three. No good. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Morales. Lets it go with a three. And that one's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith. And Cleveland making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Too easy.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Doubled by Smith. Morales, he's covered by Roten, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Morales. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Harris dishes to Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
It's stolen by Smith. He's looking for Roten and finds him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Adams with it. Now Smith defending. Shoots a fader. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots the 3. And it's Smith missing. 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses just...
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Freak. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get a stop on this one.
Both free throws good from Smith. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. They set the pick. Morales, he's covered by Roten. Here's Morales. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to Smith. Pass to Roten. Tries a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith kicks to Harris. Back to Smith. Stolen by Grant. Now here's Adams. Doubled by Smith, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. Skip Gary.
There's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Morales. The step back jumper is good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Roten the pass to Smith, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Feeds it to Roten. Gobert with a screen for Roten. And it's Smith missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Portis is checked in. Here's Portis. To the paint. Here's Grant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith dishes to Gobert. Roten kicks to Smith, and that one's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Harris. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Smith against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Checking in for the 76ers, Griffin.
And so here is Philadelphia. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot is off, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Adams outside. There's the bucket. Good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Smith against Adams. It's stolen by Adams. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Samuels checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Anderson's checked in. Here's Adams. Misses the 3.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
To the wing on the left.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Griffin. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Gobert the pass to Smith. 11 feet away, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
On the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Adams outside. Tries from 10, and the rejection by Smith.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Bobby Portis, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Smith. There's the dish to Anderson. He kicks to Gobert. Cleveland moving it around. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Grant, he's checked in for Portis. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. It's stolen by Smith. High post, Gobert. No good. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Smith for 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Grant with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Grant kicks to Adams. And good on the basket. Book it.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Anderson right side. Dishes to Smith. The baseline jumper goes down.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Adams' shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Smith. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
High post, Gobert tries to save it. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
You better look from that.
Chris. Tony Roten.
Now the 76ers with it. Adams dishes to Samuels. From outside, off the mark. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Smith. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm going to get another one. I hope so, because I feel like they helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Got to give those dudes a shout-out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
I
we get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
and man up.
Yeah. Maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Clippers. At center, Mike Muscala. At shooting guard, Dane Tiggs. At the other guard position, Lothar Kramer. At power forward, Dante Taylor. At the other forward position, Tomas York. The head coach of the visiting team is Jeff Hornacek. Number 27, Rudy Gobert. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, Noah Vonleh. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 12, Tobias Harris. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. At the point guard position, standing 6 foot 5, number 17, Freak. David Blatt is your head coach. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. That shot wide open.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
The drive by Smith. And that one is hammered home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Muscala following the score by Cleveland. Smith outside, takes a three. Rebound by the Clippers. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Smith on the wing, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to York. There's the 3, and another 3 for the Clippers. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back. and 4.
Harris dishes to Smith. Smith missing again. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Kramer. Great D that time from Irving.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Doubled by Smith. Clippers moving the ball around. Higgs, and the rejection by Smith. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Irving passes to Harris. Smith on the wing. Launches it. Smith missing again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Kramer. His three-pointers off the mark. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. The second chance effort, and Vonleh finishes it off. Vonleh's got his second bucket of the night.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
They set the pick. Here's Muscala. No good on the triple. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Smith for 3. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Smith left side. Here's Harris. And the layup falls.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And the Clippers have possession. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Can they get it? Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Smith for 3. Here's Vonleh. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And Muscala kicks to Taylor. Los Angeles with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Smith for 3, and that one's good. Smith's got 10 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Clippers trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Kramer covered by Irving. Here's York. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Gobert. And Middleton subbed in for Noah Vonleh. And the Clippers making a change here. Anderson. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Clippers trail by 11. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Hansen in at the 4 slot. Kramer, he's covered by Irving, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one after the win against Dallas.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and then that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lack discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
There's a good screen. Shoots off the screen. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Harris. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Takes the 3. And it's Smith missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Kramer, he's covered by Anderson. And there's the feed to Muscala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying his luck deep. That's good. He has 7. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smith drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kidd-Gilchrist has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Arthur. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Arthur. Good. Arthur. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Kramer, he's covered by Irving from 12 feet out. And too long on the shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for Smith, he has 20 points, and the 3-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Yeah, you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's the screen. Inside, Hughes. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Tobias Harris, number 1.
Well, you hear the term about some players, maybe a little too loosely, but when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
Now, here is Smith.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clippers with the ball, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith all along.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Cleveland. Clock at 6. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here's Gobert, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line.
Rudy Gobert taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 12, and even 3-on-3 break. Kramer, defended by Gobert. The pass to Muscala. The three-pointer off the mark.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Smith the pass to Gobert. It's Anderson with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith.
Well, you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
Pass to Hughes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Tiggs. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. 5 points in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Clippers trail by 16. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Irving. Up top, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Kramer. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Irving kicks to Smith. On the wing, Harris. Inside. The rebound by Hughes. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Releases from 15, and he gets the jumper to drop. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Smith. 33 points for him. It's deflected. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Gobert. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Taylor's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Smith drives in. Good. Smith's got 35 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the left side wing. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland leading by 16. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And that one's good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The dish now to Roten. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Fires from 18. And Vonleh the bucket on the assist by Middleton. 10 points for Noah Vonleh. Pass to Hughes. The three. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his third rebound on the night. The screen from Thompson. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith again. Hardaway. Pass to York. Arthur dishes to Hardaway. Just 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Smith. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers lead by 20. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, over here with Tristan Thompson. And Tristan, tell us what the primary area of emphasis is for the team right now, and for you specifically.
You know, defense is going to win games for us, so, you know, we're definitely stressing on that, but, you know, offensively just continue to refine my game and go out there and compete.
You continue to refine it, and we enjoy watching you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Number 1, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Clippers trail by 20. Smith, he's in at point guard. Gobert is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Middleton in at shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Clippers shooting 43% from the field. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Harris. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Smith for three, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 38 points.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Smith. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Over 5.5 steals and over 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Taylor. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's York. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. For three, Smith. No luck. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And there's the pass to York. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. 16 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And here are the Clippers now. Here's Kramer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Middleton's got his third rebound on the night.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Vonleh.
We've seen Noah Vonleh. Man, he's getting it done. 12 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Good on both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kramer covered by Smith. Right wing, the tray. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers, #1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Kramer, covered by Smith. Dishes it to Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to York. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Smith kicks to Gobert. Nobody near Irving. Traps in the tray.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the rejection by Smith. But they get it back. And the foul called on Freak.
Cavaliers foul. Freak. That's his first personal foul.
Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Los Angeles.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Here's Muscala, defended by Gobert. Clock at 6. And Muscala kicks to Taylor, and stolen by Vonleh. Here's Smith, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Smith's got 44.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's tipped. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Irving can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Vonleh. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Kramer covered by Irving. To the right side. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Anderson. 46 points for Smith.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hughes with the screen on Anderson. Pass to Hughes. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kramer. He's covered by Anderson. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Pass to Hughes. He feeds it to Muscala. Good D by Irving. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Kramer. Rejected by Harris. They recover it. Feeds it to Muscala. Hughes against Anderson. And the Clippers miss again. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Smith right side. He kicks it to Anderson. Fires the 3. And it's Smith missing. The Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. The feed to Muscala. No one near him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith the pass to Anderson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. And both free throws good for Anderson.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now here's Arthur. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hardaway dishes to Muscala. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Anderson. 2 shots.
That one is off. So he can't get either to fall. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
This one for 3, and that one's good. Muscala's got 8 points.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And it's Smith missing.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
It's good from about 19 feet. Smith's got 48.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Hardaway against Smith. Here's Muscala. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. The rebound by Hughes.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Arthur. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And both free throws good from Arthur. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Cleveland moving it around. Smith. They get it back. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Vonleh's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. Down low, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LA has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hardaway kicks to Muscala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Middleton on the wing. Hughes covering. Good. Smith's got 50 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And Los Angeles guys shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. Hughes, the pass to Hardaway.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. The pass to Hansen. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Arthur with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Arthur passes to Hughes. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
The Cavaliers. Hughes. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Roten's checked in for Cleveland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. Roten kicks to Smith. Hughes with the steal. Here's the break. On up the court. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Roten. The Clippers getting the bucket. Smith. Here's Thompson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. 44 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Middleton drives in to the middle. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Middleton. Thompson's got 14 points for the game. Hardaway passes to York. Back to Hardaway. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Hughes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Smith against Hardaway. He dishes it to Taylor. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Middleton for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Taylor. Then it's Cheeks. And it's York in at the 3 spot.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. Goodness. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
There's a screen. Passes it to Cheeks. And stolen by Roten. The dish to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 56 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Drobniak. He's covered by Roten. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cheeks. And the rejection by Smith. But he recovers it. Cheeks no good.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
They set the pick. It's taken away by Smith. To the inside. Here's Roten. Anderson kicks to Smith. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Anderson kicks to Smith. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And that one's good, Roten.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the Clippers have possession. Here's Cheeks. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 10-2 run here. And that one's good. Roten.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside, Taylor. Out to the right wing. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. That's tipped, and they get it back. Taylor's shot, good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Anderson dishes to Smith. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Muscala, he's checked in for Taylor. Puts it up off the inbound. Smith with the basket on the assist from Cauley Stein. 62 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Here's Cheeks. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Hansen. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good.
Gilbert Hansen.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. To the inside. The shot's good from Smith.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
That's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kicks to Lamb. Back to Smith. Puts up the baby hook. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Inside, here's Hansen. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Muscala. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Smith for 3. And that is good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Cheeks the pass to Hansen. Over to the wing. Pass to Cheeks. And the pass to Hansen. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dishes it to Cauley Stein. Smith for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's taken away by Smith. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And Lamb kicks to Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's for you, Vic.
Smith hits them both. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Cheeks against Smith. Cheeks the pass to Muscala. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Will it go? The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Gobert the screen. Back to Smith. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Goes up, hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
The Clippers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Smith against Cheeks. Softly pumps in the floater.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
You're kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Tony Roden, he's checked in for Cleveland. Passes it to Cheeks. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Cheeks.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Roten. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here is Hardaway. Right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Cheeks no good.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
The feed now to Vonleh. Rebound by the Clippers. Hardaway with it. Here's Cheeks. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Cheeks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cheeks not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Clippers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Muscala's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Smith. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Free throw good. Smith. Taylor's checked in for the Clippers. Smith hits them both. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Cheeks against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Broughton with the ball, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Here's Cheeks following the score by Cleveland. They set the pick. Out to Hardaway. Here's Cheeks. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gobert with the defensive effort. The dish to Middleton. It's Vonleh atop the key. Smith outside. Now here's Roten. He connects.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions with stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly. I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.